100.4 Hills FM taking you to the top, the 11 minutes post 6, and you are still on the Hills Depender. We happen to be in our last hour of the Hills Depender, and of course, as usual, our guest is already in studio. He's going to be helping us
digest things here and there.
Digest things that happened over the weekend in Kabale and elsewhere in the world, I would say. But before we get to that, we're getting in for a top 5 at 6.
The His FM 5 at 6.
Yeah.
These are some of the things that you should actually know, that you should be in know. The things that we've failed to understand about life. These things we fail to understand them about life, and they're there. Biriho, but some of you, I think you don't take them serious.
But they're actually there.
They are there.
Yes. So at number 1, we have banks lend you money when you're already rich.
Yeah.
No mobile Bible.
You're simply saying, yeah.
No Bible.
No, like
there.
there's no way how they can give you when you don't have collateral security.
I know. You have to have security. You have to been using your bank accounts back to back.
But do you know what is funny?
Do you
know what is funny? For us, we give them our money. They keep without anything.
We don't ask for anything.
They don't.
But when it's your turn to ask for money, you have to make sure your bank account is busy with withdrawals, with depositing. You have to be depositing all the time. You have to be withdrawing. It has to keep. It's like a cycle.
By the way, banks are funny.
Me, I have a problem with banks. You take there your millions, but the campaign there, they have to make sure after writing you leave it there. What is the logic behind that campaign?
Where are you taking the pen?
Those guys, they don't trust us with just their pen.
And yet you are trusting them with millions of money.
A pen of 500. Imagine you're banking your millions of money, but they don't want to give you access to the pen everywhere.
I know. They even put a string on the pen.
Yes, that's the reason.
So you have to write and make sure you leave the pen behind. Well, at number 2, we have are you most attractive when you're already happily married?
Or dating. You see, most of the times, when a man comes out, you say, me and Austin, we tied the knots. It is official. That's when you start getting these chaps, these little girls.
But
they now know you are now a responsible person. You are responsible for someone.
We're having that conversation, I think, yesterday, and we're saying the women, the wives, are like trying to make sure their husbands are in check. They're trying to train them the way they want.
Now you wait on
and then when you go out there, someone wants to take over something that you've built. My friend have built my storage building, and you want to steal it.
But then there is a saying. There is a saying in Uganda that says "Baka basaja wa baka bakazi wanyuma." Kati these young girls, these slay queens, they tend to use that saying. They are like, married men are experienced. When you ask him 50k, he instead sends you 100. Yes.
And then, at number 3, we have people talk to you more when you are busy.
You realize when you've gotten something, probably, let me give my example of me. You are there, like during Lent season, we usually don't be having gigs. During Lent season, there, Ramadan, you don't have anyone to even call you to ask you what's up. But when you get to December, someone even calls you out of the blue. Austin, are you doing okay? Are you okay? Because probably he's planning to have like a gig, and so he wants to keep you in a check.
They want to engage you.
Now, so we saw you in Mbarara. When are you coming back to Mbarara? But can't you try Kampala? Actually, Austin, you should leave Kabale. Just because they've seen you busy, you're relatable. Relevance is there. So that's how people, talk to you more
when you're busy. All right, and then at number 4, we have wealth attracts wealth, and that's just how it is.
Exactly.
Class attracts class.
Like now, the biggest radio station attracts big people. Yes. Yes. Now, like Hills FM, is a radio for big people. The listeners out there are big, and there is nothing you can do about it. We have to go to the top.
Watch take a murimi rwito w'abantu bakucenga.
Did he has does he have to translate?
No, I want people to understand it.
Okay.
When you have
Austin says
when you have effect on a litmus paper, you attract people who have effect on a litmus paper.
Yeah.
So that's why some people we choose to talk about you. Sometimes we leave you.
In this case, with the litmus paper.
You know why you when you're not
in this
actually
case, with the litmus paper.
No. I'm telling you, to you people, if you see us not talking about you, just know you don't have
irrelevant.
So kiramanyisa ko atakugambireho oyine gukora munonga next time tukugambireho kubanga tyariho okora za hamutigwa amapera ukatandika kurekera amapera ga gatariyo uratekorekere yo gahanuke nkaga gatariyo raja tinene kiriyo chamani so class attracts class
ekitaina makuru
tobiwa makuru
kanta kungamo kalimedde ko.
Okay, at number 5 we have people help you more when you are no longer needy.
This is very evident, most especially I want to relate it with people now. After you have died, people provide you like you.
I'm telling you, and yet when you're sick you're looking for chukumi, but the chukumi is not even showing up.
But when you have died,
when you've died, the millions will come, the 10 millions will come, the 5M, the contributions of Mabugo, my friend, right, left, and center, money is falling in. And yet when you're sick, no one wants to even care about your bills, your hospital bills. They
Someone
don't want
wakes
to care.
up and is like, yo, you will use my car in the entire burial, time. But that day,
when I'm sick, I'm going on a border.
They were looking for a car that would actually take you to the hospital. But they weren't seeing it.
Nangenu nyowe akarambo kanje kajya kanyijire atajajiro wankunganya kubanga uwo kuzimpa hatiya bazimpa hatiya nzije
so wanjanga mazika toragenda
amazika toragenda bagampe hatiya nyine enteka teke zanje nkanye so bazimpe hati
sajanga munyi.
Yes, bitujya kugira ati after you're dead they are going to give you money when you're dead urocha zige ziroribwa basigara so
bazinze. Give me those flowers now. Yes. Things of carrying flowers to my whatever. Give me the flowers now that I still can breathe.
Nka Valentine orojya utino kwaka muri na kamwe ngo bamara kufa ujyo ngaragure bimuri kutere kureta kutashanduko.
Namwene bimuri bari kuza kubibinga. Someone was telling me they are going to this is my dad's village. They don't accept flowers.
But still we have this problem. People don't differentiate ebimuri bya coffee n'ebimuri bya decoration. So bakuboryaho bakoretere bya coffee ni just mwana buje Valentine's. I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, we do take a break, Tasha. And we shall be back with what is trending as we give you full analysis today on the Hills Debate. Don't forget, we are sponsored by Aquafina, the enriched drinking water.